say birds of a feather flock together. So then you're going to be asking these people for referrals. When you go out for lunch, you're just going to be having a chit-chat lunch. You're going to be telling them what's happening in your business, what you're focusing on now. We're going to talk about that in a bit too, niche marketing. And you're going to ask them, who do you know who might be having some projects along that line? Who do you know? And I've had people do this, and they really need a cash injection. They really need to focus in on this, and nobody's ever made it to the 2-week mark. Nobody's ever made it to the 2-week mark without saying, I got to slow down on this. This really works. It's really simple. And this one fellow was just doing a drive. He called it a drive-by, but a drive around. He was just driving around. He did this 2 days a week. Is what he did. And it had like 30-something employees. But he invested 2 days a week for 2 weeks, and he couldn't keep up with it because at least 3 times a day he'd stop in. When he stopped in, he might stop in 5 or 6 people in a day, just driving by. The owner of the company stopping in to say hi. Didn't have a Tim Hortons card or anything, and he would ask before he left. They'd just chit chat for a bit, and then he would ask, "So who do you know who's doing a project or whatever?" And they would tell him, and they would actually phone, because he asked him. He said, would you mind giving him a call? And I can drive over there right now. Would you mind giving him a call? And the person would pick up the phone, and he'd say, he's on his way over, conversation. He's on his way over to see you right now. So then he would get in the door of this person who was just referred to. And yeah, he's got a project. And why did he get the job, or at least the ability to quote on it, the invitation to quote? Because he showed up. Because he just popped in out of the blue. And even contractors are saying, wow, that's destiny. There must be a reason for this. So it really, really works well.